Oh. Okay, this is what I thought it might be, but it didn't have any Amazon packaging on it. But it's the other Elite Trainer box. And this one has Sylveon, Espeon, Glaceon, and Vaporeon. I was kind of thinking about it because I was like, that's 8 in total, but they don't have Eevee on here on either one of the boxes. But yeah, here's one, and here's the other. Oh, that's backwards. And there's the other. And this one was kind of a dud. It did include some Sylveon and Eevee. And I was actually thinking about getting the Sylveon that I pulled first graded. Not because I think I'm going to get a 10, because like I wasn't exactly handling it with the greatest of care. But I just think it'd be kind of cool to like celebrate, because I did order the Sylveon that I got, and I feel a little bad about that. So I wanted to sort of just just celebrate a little bit that card, even though it's not part of the collection. It's still like cool, and it's brand new, and I can get it. Whoa, this got all twisted up in the mail. I'm gonna put the ones I just got in here for right now, and if I come across any others, let me clean up. let me clean up a little bit and put all these envelopes and stuff in here, because I want my desk to be clear when I'm doing this. Because based on last time, there was a lot of just clutter that happened almost immediately. So, let me bend this back out. So these are here. I'm just wondering, because this was so hollow on the inside, I'm a little worried that this is being resold. Yeah, I'm just a little wary that this was already opened. I'm not. I mean, it got billowed. It might have been in a hot place. Or just scrambled around a lot. I'm just a little worried, I'm not gonna lie. Everything seems to be fine. I haven't gotten scammed yet. So, I'm really hoping that doesn't start now. The thing is, I'm not even like that aware of how to tell if it's been opened before or not. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, I'm a little scared right now. So this is Seismitoad, the Energy, Shelligon. I think, oh, I don't have a Seismitoad yet. Stormy Mountain I have. Digging Gloves I think I have. Hitmonchan I have. Hop Hip I have. Phoebos I don't have. Teddy Ursa I have. Dino I have, and Pumpkaboo I think I have. I don't know if I have a a reverse holo, so let me check. It's gonna really bum me out if this is like a resold pack or something. Like somebody got all the good ones out, and all I have is the duds. Pumpkaboo, I do have. I do not have a reverse holo, so that will replace the one I have. Oh, apparently I don't have that Hop Hip. So let me put this in there. Phoebos, I don't believe I have. Seismitoad, pack number 2. I'm just so worried. It seems like it was fine, like sealed and everything, just fine. But yeah. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I think I messed that up a little bit. So you start off with Boldor, which I think I have. Tentacruel, which I do not believe I have. I do not think I have a Tentacruel. So that's awesome. Was that Switching Cups? I do not have. Emolga. If it seems like I'm struggling to read this, it's because it's mirrored for... Excuse me. It's mirrored for me. Carvana. It is Bergmite, which I think I have. Nickit, which I have. Scabali, which I do not have. Lotad, which I think I have, and I think I also have reverse retro of it. Yeah, so fortunately that's not that helpful. And the final is Duraludon. Oh, I don't have this one. I'm wondering if this one is special. Not really. It's like 48 cents apparently. But I will go ahead and sleeve it immediately. Yeah, I think everything's in order, but it's just a little bit scary to like open a pack and see it's all like jumbled together a little bit. And so far, like none of the hits have really like been hits that much. It's all been kind of just like meh. Do Duraludon again. One, 2, 3, 4. So the first one is Swoobat, which I think I have. I don't know. I think I do. Ursaring, which I have. Scroll of the Fanged Tiger. I still think that card's cool, but I do have it. Petalil, which I have. Chinchou, which I have. Fletchling, I have. Love Disc, I believe I have. I don't think I have this one. Gossifleur. So that's cool. Zygarde. And the last one is Thievel, which I don't have. So, there you go. I think that was supposed to be the first one. One, two, three, four, five. Oh. Well, I was going to say this earlier. I think I messed this up. But, what we got was, that same tall building. But it is the, like, VMAX, which I'm trying to find. Yeah. Oh, actually, though. Shoot. So this one is $20. Whoa, okay. I think that might be the first... I think that might be the first card I've pulled out of any of these packs that's, like, actually had any kind of value to it. That's pretty good. That's a good one. Okay, if we can get more like that, that would be awesome. I don't even know what to do with it. I'm just kind of like a little bit stunned. Yeah, the rest of these are not really that interesting. Oh my god, that was only the first card. Sorry. Man, okay. So this is Dark Energy. This is a Dream Ball, which I might have. That stunned me. That one. Okay. Sorry, I'm so mixed up right now. So maybe this isn't a scam. Maybe I actually did buy a good one. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Man, I think I have that one, but I'm going to put it aside. Vigoroth, which is a normal type. Man, the way they order these, I almost wish they would do it in alphabetical order. Oh, I might already have this one. Okay. Raihan. C-Dot. Okay. I guess I have that one. Pikachu, which I think I have. Yeah, I need to Raichu, though. Tentacool, which I have, Fletchling, which I have, Hitmonchan, which I have, and the reverse holo is Flabébé. Awesome. Okay. So that is cool. We will keep going. I want to keep this Sylveon. Okay. There's still so many Sylveons we could pull. Okay. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did it right this time, I think. Talonflame is the first one, which I really have this one? I don't remember. I'm a little bit surprised. I have this one? Like, some of them I'm, like, not remembering from when I pulled them the other day. Yeah, I have it. Okay. Psychic Energy, do I have that? Let me see. Hypno, which I don't think I have from this box. I'm just gonna mark that I have it. Full Face Guard, which I have. Ice Cube, which I have. Lillipup, which I have. C-Dot, Pikachu, Tentacool, Fletchling, and, oh, Talonflame, but it's reverse holo. So I will go ahead and keep that one. And if you guys seen this, if you guys know about packs and you think that there's something fishy, like, go ahead and let me know. I'm not seeing anything about this that would necessarily tell me that it's fake or that I'm getting scammed, but I just don't know. It's a little bit, sketch. Okay, first one is Melodic. It's probably melodic. Steel Energy. Toy Catcher. What does a toy catcher do? Let me look. Switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon that has 50 HP or less remaining with your opponent's active Pokemon. Oh, okay. That sounds like some BS, but okay. So I guess if somebody has benched a 50 HP Pokemon, then you can get them. I don't know. Crystal Cove, which I don't have. Ursaring, which I have. Hop Hip, which I have. Free Boss, which I have. Dino. Petilil. Stoutland, which I have. I don't know if it's reverse hollow. It is. Oh, and I guess that's it. Would they put a $20 card back in? I don't know. I don't know how they think. I don't know if they think like, oh, well, if we put like a good one back in, but like not that good, not like a $400 one. Maybe they won't think it's suspicious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first one is Flapple, which I don't know if I have it. Story of my life. I know there's a lot of Apple ones. I guess I have that one. Fire Energy. Make my arm hurt keeping it up this high. Scrafty, which I don't think I have. I have the uninvolved one, the base. Rescue Carrier, remember. Aroma Lady. Now I just want to read all of them. What does this one do? Draw 2 cards. If you do, your active Pokemon recovers. If you do? What does that mean? Draw 2 cards. If you do, your active Pokemon recovers from all... I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. What does it mean if you do? If you do what? If you draw 2? That's the whole point of playing it. A lot of fletchlings in here. Gossifleur, which I think I have. Slotkoth, which I don't have. And Shelgon, I think I have this reverse hollow. Yeah, I'm not yielding a whole lot here. Okay, one more pack. I didn't want to do this one, but I'm really hoping we get one that's a little bit better than the $20 one. Not complaining with the $20 one, but out of the 2 entire boxes that I've opened, I have received only one $20 one. So it could have been a lot better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I screwed up. Here's Zapdos. I mean, isn't that supposed to be like a good sign though? Like, because I think I did count only. This is just hollow. Yeah, the second one's always an energy, so maybe the last one's really, really good. I don't know. That's when I have, pretty sure I have this one. Lombre. Have it. Litleo. Have it. And the last one is Golduck. So, yeah. Out of the entire box, this is all that I have that's unique. This is the only one that's worth more than like $2. Not feeling awesome. It's a little bit of highs, a little bit of lows. Still got a bunch of these. And, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. So, I always forget to do this, but I did get a bunch of first-gen Pokemon, including Golduck, Tentacruel. I have a no, actually. Shoot. This needs to go in here. And Zapdos. So this is Psyduck. And so this up here, 55. Tentacruel will go after Tentacool. 73. Right up here. And Zapdos is 145. Which I already have a label for right here. There you go. Oh, I actually forgot to add this to the Gigadex file that I have. Shoot. So that was Golduck, Tentacruel, and Zapdos. Just for my own sanity, I have Hypno, right? Yep, okay. So, I only need 132 more Pokemon before I'm done with Gen 1. Okay, so I just got off a 12-hour watch. It is, 8 o'clock. And I just got so much mail. Like, the most amount of mail. This is nothing, but the rest of these are just Pokemon cards. While I open these, I'm going to talk about my day, because while I had a 12-hour watch, I basically didn't have anything to do, so I just played Pokemon. I played Pokemon Scarlet, which is the latest, like, traditional Pokemon game. Obviously, there's, like, I think one called, like, Arceus or something, but, I played Scarlet a little bit. I've been playing it the last couple of days, and today, sorry, my dog is, like, making a lot of noise right now. Today, I actually met Penny and Cassiopeia, and I don't know if Clive shows up at some point, but yes, I a couple days ago went, I don't know who these characters are, I don't know why Eevee and Sylveon are in these, but now I kind of do. I don't know why she's obsessed with Eevee, but I know that she had, like, this Penny character had a Eevee backpack, and then, like, we, the character, like, rescue her, and suddenly she disappears. Like, we mentioned, like, the Dumbledore basically, like, says, hey, you know, that must have been Penny, and then she kind of disappears, and then suddenly this Cassiopeia lady shows up, and I think it was maybe spoiled for me a little bit, because I'd already seen the Cassiopeia cards, and this Penny girl looked exactly like her. And so I'm like, oh, that must have been her. So spoilers for this game that came out 2 years ago. But anyways, I also decided that because I uploaded these files last night, and right now I'm looking at a 3-hour long video, which is insane. If you've gotten to this point in the video, Hats off to you. Leave in the comments. I know who Penny is, and I'll know that you got to this point. But anyways, so when I get the binder for Sylveon and the rest of the Eevees, and I've plugged in a lot of the cards, at that point I will cut off the video and we'll start a brand new 3-hour-long video. Oh, also, I captured a Vivillon today. Well, I didn't capture. I captured the basic Pokemon and evolved them into Vivillon. I got very excited when I found out that they were the one that evolves into Vivillon. I also saw like a gray Vivillon. I don't know if that's a shiny version or what, but I don't know if you can see how shiny the card is. You really can't. You really can't see it through this sleeve. We got a thank you from the person who sold it. I think they're very excited that they got rid of this Vivillon card that's probably been sitting in their collection for way too long. I don't think there's a lot of people really trying to get these Vivillon cards. Except for me. I don't know why, though, because Vivillon's very cute. Like, I actually, like, it might be a hot take, but I actually think that Vivillon is cuter than Butterfree. And Butterfree's really cute, don't get me wrong, but Vivillon is literally pink with, like, all these colors all over, so I don't, like, if you think that Butterfree's cute, you know, it's just a better version of Butterfree. I didn't like the black and white version, by the way. Here is another. It's a probably more realistic looking Vivillon, but this one's really cool. This one has Sleep Powder, which is a move that my Vivillon actually had. I say had because I don't usually use Sleep Powder or any moves that give you a different condition. The other one is Energy Color, which I've never seen that. And I've never seen Evo Powder or Cutting Wind. But apparently those are moves that are on that card. I'm trying not to cut through the middle of the envelope because I can feel paper and I don't know if it's a receipt or a thank you or what it is exactly. Oh, the paper was a thank you. Oh, here's a Sylveon. It's a reverse holo, and it's Sylveon sitting in a field. So that's gorgeous. Let me take it at least out of this wrapper. Oh, that is sticking to me. Very cute. The moves are Moonblast and Beloved Pulse. I have not seen an Eevee yet in Scarlet. I don't think I ever had an Eevee outside of Let's Go Eevee and the first Pokemon game, or well, I had Leaf Green. And I know in Leaf Green you could only get one Eevee, which kind of annoyed me because I wanted to get all the evolutions. And I found out that like it's actually really complicated to get a Sylveon, because I kind of assumed that you could just get a Sylveon by getting like a fairy stone and doing that. But no, actually it turns out you have to have a high friendship stat, which I don't even know how to find that in the game. And they have to learn a fairy move, like Eevee has to learn a fairy move, which I can do that. And also, apparently, like, it's possible that, like, I don't know if after you get the fairy move, it is still possible to get Espeon or Umbreon. I'm really hoping not, because, like, I don't want either one of those. If I'm going to get one evolution in the game, I want I want a freaking Sylveon. You can actually see this in the camera. This is gorgeous. This Vivillon. They're in like a field of flowers. They're like doing like a dynamic pose. They have Dizzying Poison and Powder. And again, this is one of those things where, yeah, I think all of the cards have Vivillon as a grass type, even though they're a bug type. And what's worse is I'm pretty sure bug type is like superior, or not superior, but like it works well against grass. So I don't really get the typing in the card game. I get that they don't want to have a bunch of energies, but their alternative of just not having basically any is silly, 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 silly. Now look at this. It is... I can't even feel for the card. I have to like... Oh, wait, I can do this probably. Okay. So we got a card for the person who sold it. I don't know if you can see that QR code. If you want to, you can. I don't know. But this is the Pikachu card I was going for. There's a Sylveon right there, and it's just a normal Pikachu card, I think. The moves are Let's Eat Together, which heals 30 damage from both active Pokemon. And the other one is Quick Attack, which only does 10 damage. This is a very weak card. This is like, what do they call that? A mage? What do they call that? A mage in Dungeons and Dragons? This is not a attacker. This is not a fighter. But it's very cute. I don't remember this Pokemon's name, but yeah, they're just having like a little picnic. The flavor text is, it has small electric sacks on oh, wait, that's just Pikachu. I thought there'd be more flavor text on this, but yeah. Very cute. Let me look at the condition. I think the only dings I'm seeing are on the outer plastic. No, there are dings on the actual card itself. It's okay. I mean, it's not as bad as that other card that I got yesterday. That one was a little outrageous. Oh, that's not the bestest that they put a freaking sticker right over the top of it. I don't know how many Vivillons this makes at this point. I think this is the majority of them, though. Oh, my goodness. All of these cards have different moves on them, by the way. This one is Conversion Powder and Colorful Wind. Actually, we did... Oh, the other one was Energy Color. But Conversion Powder. And... yeah, it's just sprinkling, like, fairy pollen all over the place. Or it's not fairy. It's not a fairy type at all. I don't know. Is it a fairy type? Actually, I would have to look that up. If Vivillon is a bug and fairy type. They might be. Oh, we got a little sticker. And yeah, this is the Sylveon that I pulled from the pack. Let's see what the condition is. The condition seems okay. Yeah, so this is the one that I'll put in my collection, and then I have the first card of that I pulled. I think I am going to go ahead and get it slabbed, just for the memory of it, and because I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, that's it for today. Yeah, my plan is to go ahead and end this video when I have gotten the binder to put all of my evolutions in. I think that would be a good stopping point. And yeah, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I think I am going to do a lot of editing, cutting it down. Maybe it'll be half of the length that it is at this point, but it's certainly a long video. I have no idea who would watch it, but again, if you're one of those people, go ahead and let me know down below that thing that I said to comment, which I don't even remember at this point. I know, stupid intro. So yeah, I got this hat. I think it's adorable, but the biggest haul of today, probably the biggest haul of so far. Look how many cards that is. That is 30 sleeveless cards, but in exchange for them being sleeveless, they were $10. $10 for 30. They were sitting in a bulk box, and these are, for the most part, all Generation 1 Pokemon that I do not have, which means that they will go in the binder. I'm going to fill out a lot of the binder right now. In addition to that, I got 21 single card, single dollar cards, which some of them are like this Eevee, where they're going to go into the Eevee collection, and some of them are also first generation Pokemon. So this is going to be huge. And finally, I got 2 Vaporeons. Now these are a lot more money than these, so I'm going to go through these first. So this is a Vaporeon V. It is a Black Star promo, and I love this little pose. It's so cute. I love any time that the Pokemon are in like a non-standard pose, like curled up, or maybe you see them from like the side, or something like that. I love any of these types of cards. And here's a Vaporeon VMAX. And yeah, this one, they just look so cute. I think both of these, they look so cute. I love Vaporeon. I think of all the evolutions, Vaporeon's probably my second favorite, behind Sylveon. I did not see any new Sylveons today. To be honest, I could have probably gotten a lot more Pokemon today, but I limited myself to 30 of these. Next Saturday, I'm going to go back and I'm going to try to exclusively find these, unless something comes up and like I see one that I need. Now, I saw a lot more of these like more expensive ones that I needed, but I wanted to sort of pace myself. I also saw a Vaporeon that was from Jungle, but unfortunately it was the one I already had, which is 12, and I need Jungle 28, so that's not that helpful. I don't need 2 of the same. But yeah, let me go through these. Were there any other... Here is another Vaporeon. That's a lot more standard of a pose, but it was still a pretty good catch. Here's a Jolteon that I found, which is sort of the same way. It's a more standard pose, but still, I did not have it. Here's the Eevee I was talking about that I found at EVV, and I did not have this one. And a Flareon. Now, I already do have this one, but I do not have a Flareon, nor any Evolutions in this binder. So, this is actually going to go towards the 151. Actually, I do have a Sylveon, but it's not in the binder, because that's not Generation 1. This is going to be the first Generation 1 Evolution that goes into the binder, so I'm very happy about that. And, yeah, I don't know how much excitement there is in just showing off all of the all of the 151 that I have. I'll go through the ones that I got for like cents. So there's a Clefairy, a Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Metapod, Gloom. Okay, Gloom is Generation 1. Some of these might not be Generation 1, but this is Magnemite. It might look very old, but it's only from 2016. Caterpie, Krabby, Grimer. I never know how to pronounce this one. Nidorino. Now, I'm actually just realizing that this is a Nidorino, which is the evolved form of a Nidorine. I did see Nidorine male type, but I thought that this was the Nidorine. And I was about to say just now, like, I don't understand why this one doesn't have the male mark on there. But that's why, because Nidorino is the evolved form of the male Nidorine. And so I need to actually get those Nidorines, but that's okay. I actually didn't see a female Nidorine, which I don't know if those are less common or what, but Magikarp from Pokemon Go, Eevee from Pokemon Go. I actually think this is going to go towards the Eevee collection. I'm just now realizing. Onix, Bellsprout, and these might sound like silly that I'm a little bit excited about these, but like, these are, number one, they're Pokemon, all of which I recognize. I immediately recognize Bellsprout. I immediately recognize Magikarp. Anytime I see Gen 1 Pokemon, I'm always going to be like so much more excited to see them. And especially because I'm doing the 151. So seeing all of these Mankey, Raichu, Primeape, like all of these, I'm just so excited to see them and to know that they're going to go into my collection. This is the first one that I saw in the bulk, and that's what made me realize, like, oh, actually I should be looking in the bulk to see if I can find these. Voltorb, Ponyta, Dugtrio, Farfetch'd, Eevee. I don't know if I have this one. If I do... Oh, I don't have this one. So that goes towards the Eevee collection. Doduo, Weepinbell, Ghastly. This one looks really cool, even though it's from 2016. I think that there's a 2016 collection that's like, sort of like reprinting ones that are like a lot older. Sandshrew. This one's reverse retro, but I found it in the bulk, which I thought was kind of cool. Tangela. Haunter. It's from the same 2016 collection. Coughing. Goldeen, which, you know what, I was going to say something. I don't need to get into that. Machamp, which is actually from, I was going to say it's from Jungle. I actually don't know. This is one of the Wizards one. I think this might be from Base. I'd actually have to look it up. But this one is really cool. I love all the older ones. I've said this before, but I love the older ones. Gyarados, GX. I figure if you're going to get a Gyarados, you should probably get like one where they look really, really cool. In the Pokemon Scarlet game right now, Gyarados is like the main, the first one on my collection. I actually just now realized that I found another Flareon. So I don't know if I needed this one. I'm going to be a little disappointed if I do have this one and I have the other one. Although this obviously would go in the collection. But the other one, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Jinx, which, like, I don't like the look of Jinx. So the fact that Jinx is way in the background, I'm totally cool with. I don't like Jinx. I never liked Jinx. I thought Jinx was very creepy when I was a kid. And it is not made any better. Staryu, Snorlax, which there's actually an Eevee on a Snorlax that I was kind of looking for a little bit. But it's a Snorlax card. It's not like a Eevee Snorlax combo. It's just for some reason it's a Snorlax card that has Eevee sitting on Snorlax's belly. So if I ever find that, I'm going to be very excited. But Snorlax, I also, when I was going through, I was like, I want to find like ones that look kind of cool. And, oh, you can't really see it in the camera. But, like, it looks like somebody knitted a little Snorlax, like, little plush-looking thing. So, it's very cool. If you wanted to look it up, it is a 2023 Snorlax. I'd have to look up what pack this is in, but very cool. Alakazam EX. Meryl, which is also from an older one. It's not Jungle. I don't know which one it is. But has it's first edition. And it has 2 white stars there. So if you wanted to look that up. This is another old one. It's the same what do they call that? Set or, set. But it's a Snubbull, Clefable. This is Lugia. I'm just now realizing Lugia is not first generation, but that's okay. Let me put these 2 in the back. I did get an unknown V, which I don't know. I don't know how this fits into my collection. Obviously, I did not leave room for unknowns, but we'll figure that out later. There's Entei, which, again, I'm just now realizing is not first generation, so I have nowhere to put that yet. Raticate. Slowpoke, which I got Galarian. I was trying not to get, like, regional Pokemon, but that's okay. Just now realized I bought 2 Poliwags, so that sucks. And I got a Bulbasaur and a Charmander. So these are the first 2 that are going to go on that first page that I have. Give me a second to put these in order, and we will put them in the binder. So I've come to find out that some of the ones I got, even the ones that I said, like, you know, even though I said, like, oh, I know this one is Gen 2, whatever. Yeah, it turns out Snubbull is not Gen 1. Meryl is not Gen 1. There's a couple that I was going through the list, and I realized, oh, that's not Gen 1. So that sucks a little bit, but that's okay. So Bulbasaur comes up here. Charmander is number 4. I wish I could have found a Bulbasaur, but I had already found 30, and I was like, you know what? We're going to leave that there for right now. Caterpie goes up here. Metapod. Oops. Metapod. Oh my goodness. Metapod comes over here. do not have a Butterfree yet. That's okay. Raticate comes right over here. Raichu goes right after Pikachu. Oh, Sandshrew goes right after Raichu. Nidorino is 33. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Clefairy is 35. So that's right here. Clefable, 36. Gloom is 44. Dugtrio goes right before Meowth. Mankey goes right after Golduck. Primeape goes right after Mankey. Poliwag is 60. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Poliwag goes right below Primeape. Poliwhirl comes right here. Alakazam is 65. Machamp goes right after Alakazam. Bellsprout is 69. So I'm sorry, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Weepinbell comes right here. Ponyta is 77. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slowpoke is 2 after that. Magnemite is 81. Fletched is 83. Doduo is 84. Grimer is 88. I did see Muck, but unfortunately I thought Muck was a later generation. So that's my bad. Haunter is right after Ghastly. Uh, 95 is Onyx, which should... Oh, 95. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right before Drowsy. Krabby is 98, which goes right after Hypno. Voltorb is number 100. Coughing is 109, which is right here. Tangela is 114, 7, 6, 5, 4. Goldeen is 118. Starry is 120. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And the rest of these are actually going to be labeled. So Jinx is right here. Magikarp is right here. Gyarados is right here. We don't have a Vaporeon, a Jolteon, but we do have a Flareon. And Snorlax. 143. So there you go. These pages are a lot more full than they were like 5 minutes ago. I plan on going back on Saturday to try to find some more. I have the Gigadex on my Google Drive, so I can quickly, and that's what I was doing, is I was quickly looking at whether or not Pokemon that I was finding were on the Gigadex, whether or not they were needed still. I'm going to look for Bulbasaur and the rest of the starter evolutions next Saturday. And yeah, we're just going to try to do that. I think we have 94 more Pokemon in the first generation. So if we go 30 at a time, that should only take less than a month. And honestly, I could probably do 60 next week. I just wanted to quickly go through and get a bunch of them today. They were only $10 for 30. So, and you know, some of them are going to be reverse retros. Some of them are not. It's totally fine to not have them be reverse retros. But I just think it's so cool to have a little Pokedex, to have a little thing to be able to flip through and say, yep, got this one, got this one, got this one. And this Flareon, I just think, it's the reverse retro. Yeah, at some point you have to buy ones that you already have just because they have to go in the Pokedex. But that is it for right now. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hello. So it's the same day. I didn't want to bring this up before because I was still trying to figure it out. But I had gotten an email that said that my PokeKid card got delivered, and it had not. It was not at my front door. It was not in my mailbox. I didn't know where it was. On Monday, I was going to go all over and try to find it, but somehow, I think maybe it got put in someone else's box or something. But it is here. I assume this is it. Otherwise, that's still a thing I'm gonna have to fix at some point. But PokeKid is really cute, so I'm really hoping this is that. Hey, this is half the reason I got this hat, by the way. So let me put on the PokeKid hat. It's not the same hat, but it's very much like it. Let me take it out of the... Oh, and it has a Vulpix sleeve on it. Oh my goodness. Trying not to touch all over the front of it. So it is a reverse hollow PokeKid. It's absolutely gorgeous, and yeah, this is basically me. This is basically me, So it's adorable. It's a trainer card. It says search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So it doesn't directly bring up Eevee, but obviously that's who she's wearing, and yeah, I don't know. This is kind of a dumb update. I probably could have brought this up on another day, but I just wanted to bring it up today because I got it today and I was very excited. So it is going into the collection. Here it is. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. So, 2 updates. Neither one of them having to do with this shirt. Number 1, as you might have guessed, more mail. Number 2, and probably more importantly, I got a notification this morning saying that the binder that I got for these is supposedly in the city. So I might end up getting it today, in which case the final part for this is might end up happening soon. So that's going to be very exciting. These, by the way, were not in my mailbox. They were not on my front doorstep. They were sitting in the common area where people put mail that does not belong to them or that is junk mail. I don't know why it was sitting in there, but I don't like that at all. I'd very much like if my mail goes to me, it has my apartment number on it, so it's not like it couldn't get delivered. But anyways, here's the first card. It is a Sylveon GX. You can see how shiny it is. This was one of the ones, I think this was one of the more expensive ones that I got. I'm definitely not going to make purchases like these all the time, but getting this one is... It does add like a lot more value to my collection as like a beginning. So the other one, the one that's more like rainbow, is $63. This one's $17, so it's not one of the more expensive ones, but still, I actually like this one better because it is pink. It has Sylveon's colors on it. The other one, like, it's not as immediately recognizable as Sylveon, or just as Fairy in general. So, very happy to have this one finally here. Man, so they taped it to the envelope? What? So bizarre. Also, this was the first thing I saw when I opened it. A baseball card. For Greg Olson. I think that's the Oakland A's. I don't really collect baseball cards. Also, this is a very old baseball card. I don't know what this is. Okay. Anyways. Not the important bit of this. Okay. That's just fascinating to me. Oh, it's the Braves. Okay. Anyways. Jeepers. Here it is. Sylveon. And it's a reverse retro. It's really, I wish I had like a good camera to show you guys these. So it's a Sylveon from Furious Fist, and it's a really nice card. Whoa, this one's in top loader. It's a Vivillon card. Vivillon looking very cute there. Oh, another Vivillon card. This one is a front-on look at them. The last one. Let's see if it's another Vivillon card. Oh, it's wrapped in paper? Some kind of paper? Ooh. Okay, it's a receipt that I bought it with. Again, the first thing I'm seeing is this, which is not either of the Pokemon that I'm collecting. It's an Iron Crown. I mean, it's a nice enough card. It'll go towards my 1000 collection. But this is the suffix of iron definitely makes me know that it's a Gen 9 Pokemon. So I'm not even anywhere close to that. Wow, okay. So, this one I don't even think is worth that much. Let me see what it... Yeah, it's not even worth that much. But I think this is probably going to be one of my favorites in my collection. It's an Eevee Jungle First Edition. Oh my god. If I... You can see Eevee skipping around in a field. You can see the first edition stamp right over here. Jungle. This one is apparently priced... Oh, well, the normal one is less than $1. This one is apparently worth $8.35. But that is so awesome. I love the older cards. I love them so much. I don't think I have any from base set, but Jungle is... I love it. I love it to death. First edition, you know, it's not a need. I don't need them to be first edition, but if I can get them first edition, I want them first edition, and I mean, that is in really good condition, too. Yeah, that's like, the back is in good condition. The front's in good condition. And it's just so clear and gorgeous. Yeah, that's just really awesome. This is one of my favorite cards that I have. That's fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. And having a Iron Crown come along with it is cool, but I definitely, I'm very happy with that haul. So, let's put the cards in the Pokedex, or whatever we want to call this. Hopefully we get the folder soon, the binder soon, so that I can properly put all of these cards in there. I have a spreadsheet with how I'm going to put them in there. I'm going to separate all of them by... the species, so Sylveon, and then I think Leafeon, Glaceon, and then also put them in order of, like, when they came out. So did they come out in 2022? Did they come out in, like, what set, basically? And, like, I don't know what percent of the cards I have. I think maybe it would be, like, 5% or 10% or something. But just having them in one spot where I can actually, like, look at them rather than them sitting in a box is going to be a very good update. As much as I love these card savers, I don't have room in this for those. I don't know what to do with these cards. Apparently it came with 2 baseball cards. So there's this Greg Olson one, and this Jerry Kutzler card. Considering I don't know who either of these 2 people are, I'm going to go out on a wild limb and say that they're probably not super valuable cards, especially because they're being given away. But, you know, let me know down below if you know who either of those 2 people are, if you like them. Maybe we can do, like, a giveaway and I can give them to somebody who actually wants them. But, yeah. That is about it for this update. Hopefully you see me again today, and I'm going to be putting a bunch of cards in that binder. So I just recorded about an hour of video, and I don't know what happened, but it somehow disappeared. And so, yeah, I got the binder. It is a Volt X binder. This is not sponsored content, but I'm very proud of this binder. As you can see, it's sort of rainbow around it, which for a Sylveon and Evolution binder I thought was quite appropriate. And yeah, as I said, I recorded an hour of content because I just put all of my Sylveon and the rest of the Evolutions into this binder, and I recorded doing all of that. I'm not going to take it all out and redo it, but I will just explain a little bit of what I explained when I recorded that, which is that I have a spreadsheet of all of the cards that I hope to get, separated out into Sylveon, Glaceon, Leafeon, so on and so forth, ordered by when those cards came out, the sets that they came out in, and by obviously the number at the bottom of the card, and so I have the spreadsheet here, and I have which page each of them goes on, and I guess barring showing you guys me putting them in, I will just show you what they look like in here. So the first page is dedicated to Sylveons that are going to come out. I wanted to leave a little bit of room for each of them. Some of them have more room than others, depending on how many cards I think are going to come out for it. But yeah, the first page is blank right now. But I think for the set that comes out in January, I think this might change. So we'll see. These are the first couple of cards that I have in here. I pulled this one in the video that I showed you. This is one that I got from a seller, but I did pull this one, or one like this, from a set. This is the Clive card, and I won't do this for every one of them, but the reason this Clive card is in here is because Cassiopeia is over here with a Sylveon and her Eevee backpack. Here is another page with one of the Gardevoir tag teams right here. And I just think these are lovely looking pages. This page is very full. This is one of the fullest pages in the book, if not the fullest. You can see an Altaria bathing with Sylveon, a Pikachu that is picnicking with a Sylveon. And yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous, this page. Here's Sylveon with Eevee. I'm not going to buy another one of these cards, just this suffices for one of the Eevees, for one of the Eevee cards that comes later. Here is one of the two Glaceons that I have on the first page for Glaceons. Here is the other Glaceon. The blank page, first Leafeon I have. Blank page, blank page. A lot of blank pages. Hopefully they're going to get filled out as we go along. The only Umbreon I have. Blank page, blank page. You can see where all of my focus has been the last month is with Sylveons. The only Flareon I have. One of the newest Jolteon that I have. Here's another Jolteon full art that I love. Here's a Jolteon VMAX. Another Jolteon. And the first Jolteon that was printed. That's why it's in this corner down here. It is from Jungle. It's not a first edition, but I love it. And it sits in this corner here because this is the last, or the earliest page for Jolteons. So this would be, I think, Vaporeon. Yep. Here's a square Vaporeons. They just so happen to fall into this square. And the earliest Jolteon that was printed. It's also from Jungle. Not a first edition, but still, I love it. And this is the first, or the newest page for Eevees. The only one I have on this page is Cassiopeia with, I think, her Eevee backpack. But still, it's gorgeous. Here's some Eevees on this page. none on this page. A whole bunch of Eevees, including an Eevee kid, or a Poke Kid, rather. I love all these little Eevees all together. Eevee VMAX. And that's a cute little pose for Eevee. Blank page. A very early Eevee from 2013. And two very early Eevees. This is a Black Star, or not a Black Star, but a Wizard promo. And this is one of the first, certainly the first card in the binder. And it's Eevee, a Jungle first edition. It's the one I just got today. And I'm very proud of it. And I'm very proud of all this binder. I love looking at these cards. And I'm going to love filling it out slowly but surely. Let me know down below what you think. Obviously, this is going to be the end of this initial video. It might have been a two-parter. I don't know yet. I'm going to look into it. Right now, it looks like it's going to be 4 hours if it's one video, so I might just have to split it up into either 2 or maybe 3 or 4 parts, just so that it's more digestible. But yeah, I'm very happy. I have a lot of top loaders, because I took all of them, obviously, out of top loaders, if they were in top loaders. So I'm still curious what I'm going to do with all these. But yeah, very happy to finally have them nice and secure in this binder. I also realized that because that video got deleted, I didn't actually show this off. But this binder is actually thinner than, or about the same width, and shorter than the binder that has only 9x9. Because this is 12x12, as you can see. This is 9x9. And I discovered that the reason that is because these slots are too tall. They're too tall. That's why they're too tall, and they also are, like, very loose, which is why these cards keep, like, slipping out when I'm loading them and when I'm flipping through them. You can see this card down here, this Articuno. There's a lot of space up here. With this Voltex, I don't know if you noticed, but the cards are, like, very together. There's not a lot of, like, headroom for them, and they're nice and like, secure in there. So I really like that binder. It's very good for Pokemon cards in particular. And yeah, I really like that binder. I know that, like, as time goes on, I'm going to have to get another binder or something, but for right now, that binder is big enough for all of the Pokemon cards that have come out. So we will see. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. So I wanted to add a little tag to the end of this because this is just outrageous. So you might be like, oh, why don't you show us the front of this card? Yeah, this isn't a magic trick. I have to assume that in this one sleeve is 2 cards. But that was so confusing for me to turn this around and see nothing but the back of a card. Oh my god, they put them in the same sleeve? What is happening? What is actually happening? I understand. There's 3 cards in here? Oh. Right, okay. So I don't like that they packaged it that way, but I get, like, for efficiency. But, okay. So there were 3 cards in here. All 3. And that is because they are all from the same set. In case you were not aware, early on there was a Team Rocket set that came out with a bunch of dark Pokemon. And there is a Dark Jolteon, which you can see it's a little more sinister looking than the regular ones. You can also see the Team Rocket logo here. Team Flareon. And, a Dark Flareon and a Dark Vaporeon. Now, I'm half joking when I say they look sinister, because they just look like normal versions of the Pokemon, just maybe a little more serious. There's nothing on the card that's necessarily, besides the fact that it has the Team Rocket logo for the set, and it says Dark Vaporeon, that indicates to me that it is like a sinister card. But let's pull out the handy dandy Evolution binder, and we might be able to see a difference. So this is the earliest Flareon that I have. It is from Jungle, and the moves on it are Quick Attack and Flamethrower. On Dark Flareon, the moves are Rage and Playing with Fire. So those are actually more sinister moves. Going to Jolteon, the moves are Quick Attack again, and Pin Missile, which is a lightning move. And the moves here are Lightning Flash and Thunder Attack. And finally, for Vaporeon, I now have, I think this is probably an update, but I have both of the Vaporeon Jungle cards. I actually did figure out what the difference is. This one is a holographic and this one is not. So that's that mystery solved. I thought I was getting scammed with this one because it was not shiny. But that is because it is not supposed to be. But the moves on here for Vaporeon are Quick Attack again. So that was kind of the go-to move for evolutions. And Water Gun. And the moves on Dark Vaporeon are Bite and Whirlpool. I think something that's interesting is that Bite actually takes an extra energy to Quick Attack, and Whirlpool actually has less Pokemon power than Water Gun. So this is actually a worse card than the normal Jungle one. Because evil doesn't win. I don't know, I'm just making that up, but I do think that that's kind of an interesting observation, that the Dark Vaporeon card is worse than the regular one, which would kind of imply that it's a gimmick more than... Oh, even the HP. Even the HP. The HP on the regular Vaporeon is 80, and on Dark Vaporeon, it's 60. So yeah, this is definitely a downgrade for the card. Yeah, I thought that was a little bit of an interesting side thing to put on the end of this video. And yeah.